Rumours log, day 3, day 4. It's been that long. We are in a little wood, I think it's called Edzell, just outside Findhorn. This was our pitch last night. And we're having a little taboulet left over from our buffet. Breakfast consisting of some oatcakes, hummus, little Starbucks coffee, get us going, and a bit of energy from Tesco's granola slices. So today's a bit of a heads down today. There might be not so much filming today. We've got a yellow weather warning for a rainstorm coming in tomorrow, late tonight. And the rain's going to start from about 4 or 5 o'clock today, getting quite heavy. So we need to get down towards Tomintoul and try and find some shelter or a suitable place to get the tent up before it really comes down overnight. So, gonna get a pedal on?
No faffing about today.
No faffing, you heard it from the faffing queen herself.
10 to 6, so we're doing alright. We're gonna finish breakfast.
Not bad. Oh, well done. Go! I think we got the best of the views yesterday. It's really closed in overnight. We're bibbed up as we're heading out into the roads. It's really foggy this morning. Give ourselves an extra chance of survival. I'd rather be in the glens risking with the elements than risking the traffic, but we'll see. It's just in these conditions.
It's not too bad because we're on Psychopath for a bit.
Yeah, well that's true actually. Hadn't thought of that. So we made it to the supermarket for 7:30, which is pretty good going. Bidsy's gone in to get a bit of shopping, and I'm going to clean and oil our chains for the next 80k. I wonder, is that our next climb over there?
Go on, slide it left to right. Move it, groove it, hoop it like Mike. I can tell you really feel it on the inside, so let those feet come to life. It's a non-stop party. Come on, move that body.
Big grins there. Lovely descent into, I think it's Craigalechy. So, and then Dufftown. Making good time.
Yeah, so she come on the line before us. So line back.
Safely through.
I had a mouthful of cereal bar And this little camera is a mouthpiece, which meant I had a very full gob going through there. Yes! Just about. It's actually not too bad in the middle.
Can I just stay here for 5 minutes?
Cooling your heels.
I'm cooling my Achilles, it's nice.
So we're still trucking along on the rugged route on day 4, so we're headed over the hills now in the moors to Tomintoul. It's been beautiful up here.
It has, and some curiosities to explore. A wee community along by the Findhorn river that's all abandoned and partially derelict now.
I've got this, we're just basically following this wee brook, and the trail hopefully will get up to the shoulder in this glen, so we'll start going down the other side of it. We'll be at the high point soon. Maybe time for second lunch?
Definitely.
Time for second lunch. Second lunch is important lunch.
Any lunch is important.
Yeah. This is why I came roaming. Big hills, big gravel, big smiles. Love it. Woo, yeah. Woo! All the way down. It's just amazing. This is the rugged route to Tomintoul, and yeah, does what it says in the tin, folks. Absolutely awesome. It's just what Scottish mountain biking is all about. This bike just gives me ear to ear fun, and don't have to worry what's coming up. Just let it rip. Happy days. Big smiles. That's quite nice. Getting to that time of the day, the legs are getting a bit tired, and preserve the knees on some of these steeper climbs. It's also getting to the time of the day where the weather forecast says it's going to deteriorate. We're going to get a bit wet, so let's see what comes. So we've got, this is the last big off-road hill today before we get a little bit more road, maybe a couple of rolling hills, and then we're into Tomintoul, or we maybe just camp a little bit before it, we'll see. But that was a brilliant section, really enjoyed that, and lovely wild feeling. And even though you couldn't see anything from the top, that didn't really detract from it for me. I just love that atmospheric eeriness of climbing through the mist and the beautiful bits of track to ride. So a great addition to the route, and still good for today, but tomorrow's weather might affect things. Let's have to see. How's those socks this morning?
Yep. Stinky, wet, soggy socks.
Oh dear. Rumors log. Day 6, day 5?
Day 5.
Day 5. Tomintoul to Aboyne.
We are 400 kilometres or thereabouts into our journey.
About 400k in.
Yep.
So we rode past Tomintoul last night and came out into Glen, I think it's Bulg or Bulg.
I have no idea what this Glen is.
Yeah, Builg. And yeah, just south of Tomintoul. It was, it rained all night, it absolutely poured when we were putting the tent up last night. We've got a lot of wet kit. A lot of wet kit's getting put back on to keep some kit dry for tomorrow. So wet chamois, wet shorts, wet socks, wet shoes. But we did sleep well. We were dry. Tent's fantastic inside last night. It's light rain this morning, so quick, get the things down, get moving, get warmed up, and see you in the trail.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy playing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. I'm laughing at the clouds, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart. I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, there's a smile on my face. I'm walking down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm singing in the
Okay. We are up in Loch, I'm not again sure the pronunciation, but Builg, Bullock. And yeah, so apparently from the walkers, news is the track gets better at the other end of the loch. and then hopefully we'll sort of be making our way down Bremarish, and that's a site. This is what we might call a wee bit of a danger zone between Tomintoul here today with the weather warnings and things, but sort of looked at making our decision based on we've had a lot of dry weather lately, so the ground was all dry, so it's hopefully going to absorb some of the rainfall from last night. And also the river levels are very low for the time of year, and because it has been so dry, so they can also sort of handle a little increase in the rain. So we weighed it up, and we did think about taking, there was an alternative route today to get you to Aboyne a wee bit quicker, and not on the risks associated with streams and rivers going into spate, but things today have been still manageable. If they hadn't been, we would have either turned back or just pitched our tent and held until the water levels dropped a bit. But yeah, seems to be going okay so far. We are at Paramo jackets, if anybody is wondering why. One of the other reasons that we come out here is we're confident in our equipment, and Paramo jackets, even though they were soaked yesterday, still was dry underneath, and then warm again this morning, even though they're a bit damp, and drying out as we're riding along in this wind. So a good kit, highly recommend it. So onward.
Too much on the line, too much to give in. If you think it's over, then let's start it again. The planets align, the stars burn bright, the sun goes down, we keep going on now. Don't back down, the moment is now. Don't miss out, we're never turning around. The night is young, we're out and free. If you can, try to catch me if you can.
Well, that's us at the top. We've broken the back of it for today. Probably the toughest bit of the tour so far, but it could be worse. The rain's backed off a bit, and it's downhill from here.
Catch me if you can. We're renegades. We're renegades. We're renegades. They'll never see us 'cause we're moving the night. We're always ready if they put up a fight. Outrun, outclimb, we'll outshine. You were wrong to think it's worth it to try. So listen up, I'm calling your bluff, calling your bluff. Yeah, give it up, I think you've had enough.
It's wet and windy. Ballater, but are we glad to see it? That's for sure. This is a cafe stop. We're going to fill our faces.
Absolutely smashing in here the last time.
We've been getting a little bit of a reputation on tour for having park bench dinner dates. Because other bikepackers have kept coming upon us, and we've been there with a buffet across the park bench, so it's been noted.
I think it's just the sheer volume of food that we consume as well.
So tonight Lindsay is dining on some smoked salmon and baby new potatoes and lime, and I have chicken chorizo with the alioli sauce and sides of naans with a little bit of tikka and so on in them. Fine dining in the wilds. You've got to look after yourself, right? Rumours log day 6. Break out the midge nets. We're in a disused quarry that we found at the side of the road last night after leaving Aboyne. So everything is soaking, rained again quite a lot overnight. So it's wet socks, but today's got a bonus of dry chamois, which is much nicer than yesterday. So we're going to get packed up and head out on the road. Big hill for the first part of the day, heading towards Edzell for lunch, and then Glen Prosen for finding a pitch this evening.
It's a bit tricky now. It needs to be held up. So right here goes. Yeah. There you go.
So we've been partaking in our coffee morning before we depart. We're using the Starbucks tins of coffee, and day 5 we decided that this morning we probably need our triple shot version, which is extra large, which has proved a little bit harder in our morning can crushing ritual, which Lindsay very capably demonstrated just there. So,
I think we've been in the wild too long. It's clearly.
So last night we were just riding along and spotted this little offshoot which wasn't marked on the map, but when you did have a wee look on the map, a little bit further into the wood was just a little circle for a disused quarry. It was really small detail. So we kind of lucked out there because the quarries usually have somewhere that's a wee bit flat. So usually also filled with midges, unfortunately. First midges of the trip as well. But 95k from Aboyne to Glen Prosen. We're already probably about 15k out on the route because it wasn't all the houses out here, all these little remote areas, they're still quite populated, if that makes sense. So we had to kind of keep going for a while to find a pitch. Oh, there they are. Morning. So this is the fungal road, which will take us over to a place called Tarfside and then Glenesk. Eventually to our lunch stop in Edzell, but what a view!
Inside the haze lies of my 3 children. When she pulls me into a gentle kiss, ties me up inside her southern bliss. There ain't nothing that I'd ever miss except the life I'm living. I've never wanted any other dream than the one I'm dreaming. Travel through the hills of Carolina, my pride and joy laughing by my side. I never had a wish to throw across the sky. And the one I'm dreaming. So let's ride, load 'em up and head to Georgia. And let's sing till the stars show what's in store. And let's dance on the top of every mountain down to the shore. Then we'll put them down to rest. For the morrow holds another day for living.
It's the highest point on the Fungal Road now. So, where are we next? We're dropping down to
Edzell Cafe.
Tarside then, Edzell, isn't it?
I'm just
Yeah.
focused on the cafe at Edzell.
Cafe. Lunch stop. Oh, a bit boggy coming up.
No snow, but last time we were here, just over a month ago, covered in snow.
Our training ride for this trip was in this area, and we came over that hill and just bashed down all that heather through these peat bogs and went out that way.
Calum has better, more polite route options than bashing through heather,
Yeah.
I think.
We came over some of these rough mountains because then we thought if we've done that, it can't be as bad as that. This is the high quality route that I chose for Lindsay.
Yeah, it is a good job it's not you setting the route.
You don't think so? That's a high quality
Yeah.
route. So if anybody's complaining about this one, they can come with me for a wee adventure on this one on another occasion.
Never follow you. Never ever follow you. It's a bad plan, I know.
Yeah, we're going, yeah.
Fishing holes for days and farms to play in. Oh, sounds like heaven. Running wild among the old plains. There's no fiction, 'cause it's all the same. Wouldn't want it any other way. And the way I live
So a wee while ago we were in the Sinclair's larder and got a lovely breakfast, and Lindsay brought a little takeaway piece to have a bit further, and we've
Well, this one wasn't suitable for the trail,
Yeah.
so I solved the problem.
yeah, so we haven't gone that far because we've managed to get out into the pavement and she's having her takeaway snack already. So distance travelled 0.
It's only because it's very fragile and breakable, so I have to eat it now. And I've got another snack that is trail worthy.
You've got a trail
obviously.
snack and
Yeah.
a pavement snack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how good.
that's how we roll.
Good to see you both.
How you doing?
You okay?
All good.
We're all good, just taking a pause. Thank you.
and that's what I'm focusing on right at the minute. Last little bit of pushing on day 6 to take us over the top of this hill from Glen into Glen Prosen. My millionaire shortbread's starting to wear off. I'll be glad to see the finish of today, but it's been an absolutely fantastic route. So nice to be out in these wild places, open landscapes, and it's just been absolutely stunning. And the water levels weren't too bad at all, the streams were fine, we were grand. But yeah, the legs are tired. And the last few push up this bit, descend into Glen Prosen and see who all's made it to the hostel tonight. I think they've got a few kegs of beer in. I'm sure those might have been cracked open already. And there'll be a few people on their ending their penultimate day with a cold beverage. And why not? We'll be there soon. So we're not going to let the side down on the last night here. We've had inquiries today as to what this evening's buffet meal is going to contain. And what have we got?
Some rolls and ham. And we've not only got sausage rolls, but they're Italian pork sausage rolls.
Italian pork sausage rolls, okay.
We have some
Nice batch.
beans, olive oil, oat cakes with some hummus.
And we've got a little guest entrance in this evening. I've carried these for
What have you got?
6 days, 7.
Ooh.
I've got pistachio nuts that were kindly donated by my colleague at work, and so we've got those
Those will
to
go down
enjoy.
just nicely.
Brilliant.
And I think there's some chocolate somewhere.
Well, yeah, you might treat yourself to a wee fries cream chocolate for pudding. So anyway, that is dinner tonight. We're going to consume it. We're going to get some sleep, and then it is.
Penultimate day
Yeah.
last night. Tonight.
So we met up with everybody at the Glen Prosen hostel who are enjoying a few cool beers, and then we've headed out on the trail for tomorrow's route, the rugged route back to Perth, and then it is
onwards
done.
to home.
Yeah. Good night.
in there.
That's us back in Perth. It's a wrap for 2024 on the Roam Scotland Rally, Cairngorms and
Well, northeast.
Cairngorms and northeast up to Findhorn and back. That was an exceptional route set by Calum this year.
Yep, some supreme trails this year. Really enjoyed that. And now just the small matter of a wee ride, we pedal back home.
Yeah, we pedal home. We were so inspired by seeing the pictures of people riding to the start from places much further afield than us. So we've just got a little bit extra to do, and then we are going to be led back on the couch the next week. I think.
And you've got some video editing to do.
Yeah, and we've got to make this as well. But thank you very much to the organiser Calum, Harriet who supports him, and all the other riders that made it such a fantastic experience. It wasn't just the trails, the people, the food, the stops, the scenery, absolutely everything.
Great to meet every single one of you out there on the trail multiple times, for many of you as well. Yeah, and see you in the next one.
Happy roaming. Lindsay and I just want to say a great thank you to all of you who are still watching at this point. It is really greatly appreciated, and thank you very much to all of you who commented and liked and got in touch with us regarding our last video. It's humbling, and we really look forward to continuing making more of these bikepacking videos. If this is the first time you've seen us, we also have a lot of videos on the channel, so if you fancy, you can click the link to pop to the channel in the middle, and we'll see you in another video.